I thought me and this was gonna be together for a long time. I thought this was gonna be my husband. Like, I genuinely loved the out of him.
So Kai finally broke his silence about the breakup. And baby, what he said has the entire internet divided. Because while he's over here talking about losing himself,
Y'all done came out and said that I done cheated on him with NBA YoungBoy. I done cheated on him with YoungBoy. Then it went to YoungBoy bought the G-Wagon. Then it went to she's pregnant with his baby. So many different things, but I don't even know this man.
Gigi is painting a completely different picture. And when I tell you the fans are at war in these comments, I mean war. Let me break down everything. Okay, so for weeks, Kai Cenat has been radio silent about the breakup with Gigi, like completely quiet. No explanations, no statements, nothing. Just vibes and streams like nothing happened. But then he finally decides to address it during a stream. And what he says has people feeling conflicted. He gets real vulnerable and says, I lost myself in that relationship. I wasn't the same person anymore. I had to step back and focus on me. And girl, the chat was divided. Half the people were like, respect, King, self-care matters. And the other half was like, wait, you lost yourself? But what about what Gigi's been saying? Because here's the thing, babe. Kai is framing this as a journey of self-discovery and choosing himself. But if you've been paying attention to what Gigi has been posting, she's telling a whole different story. So while Kai is talking about losing himself and needing space, Gigi has been dropping bombs on social media. She posted a cryptic message that said, funny how you lose yourself, but somehow find yourself in someone else's DMs. Girl, the shade was sharp, and people immediately started speculating that she was accusing Kai of cheating. Then she posted again and said, I gave you loyalty. You gave me lies. We are not the same. And baby, when I tell you the comment section exploded, people were asking, wait, did Kai cheat? Is that what this is about? Some fans were defending Kai like, she's just bitter. She's trying to make him look bad. But other fans were saying, no, something definitely happened. You don't post like that unless there's receipts. And that's when things started getting messy because more people started getting involved. Listen, the fans are not playing around with this situation. They have literally divided into Team Kai and Team Gigi. Team Kai is saying things like, y'all always believe the woman without proof. Kai said he needed to focus on himself and that's valid. But Team Gigi is clapping back like he's a content creator with millions of followers. You think he's going to admit to cheating publicly? Of course he's going to make it sound like a self-care journey. And honestly, both sides have points because we've seen this play out before, right? Someone does something wrong, but they spin it as, I needed to work on myself, and suddenly they're the victim. But we've also seen situations where someone gets accused of something they didn't do, and the internet runs with it without facts. So the question is, what's the real story? Now, here's where it gets even messier, because apparently Kai's assistant decided to jump in and defend him. The assistant posted on Twitter saying, y'all don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Kai is one of the most loyal people I know. Stop believing everything you see online. And girl, that did not help because people immediately started saying, why is the assistant involved? This is between Kai and Gigi. Some people felt like it was supportive, like the assistant was just defending their friend. But other people were like, this feels calculated, like damage control. And then someone in the comments said, if Kai is so innocent, why does he need his assistant to speak for him? Let him clear it up. But if you thought the assistant getting involved was messy, baby, buckle up. Because Gigi's mom decided to say something too. She commented on one of Gigi's posts and said, my daughter deserves better than lies and disrespect. The truth will come out. Girl, when a mother gets involved, you know it's serious. Because moms don't usually step into internet drama unless something really went down. People in the comments were saying, oh, so Gigi's family knows something. They have the tea. And that made people even more suspicious of Kai. Because if Gigi's mom is co-signing her daughter's side of the story, that feels like confirmation that something happened. But again, we don't have actual proof. We just have cryptic posts, family members speaking out, and a whole lot of speculation. So here's where the cheating rumors really picked up steam. Someone on Twitter claimed they saw Kai at a club with another girl weeks before the breakup was announced. They said, "I saw him with my own eyes. He was not acting like a man in a relationship." Now, we don't know if that's true. It could be someone making things up for clout. But once that tweet went viral, people started saying, "See, Gigi was telling the truth." Then another person claimed they saw messages between Kai and some girl, but they never posted the actual screenshots. So again, we're in this space of he said, she said with no concrete evidence. But the timing of all these claims, it made people suspicious. Because why would multiple people come forward with similar stories if there wasn't at least some truth to it? So after all these rumors started circulating, Kai addressed it again. But he didn't give details. He said, "I'm not going to sit here and defend myself against lies. People are going to believe what they want to believe. I know my truth." And girl, that response did not satisfy people. Because when you're vague like that, it leaves room for interpretation. Some people took it as he's not defending himself because he can't. He's guilty. But others were like, he doesn't owe the internet an explanation. If he says he didn't cheat, that should be enough. Personally, I think if you're truly innocent and people are dragging your name through the mud, you'd want to clear it up with more than just, "I know my truth." Meanwhile, Gigi has been posting like she's thriving, and I love that energy for her. She posted a selfie with the caption, "Healing looks good on me." And the comments were full of people hyping her up like, "Yes, queen, you deserve better." Then she posted a video of herself getting her nails done with the caption, "New chapter, new energy." And people were living for it. But she also dropped some more shade. She posted a TikTok with the sound, "I was loyal to a fault, but I'm done being the fool." Girl, the way the internet screamed, because that felt like a direct message to Kai. Okay, so here's my take on all of this, babe. I think there's truth on both sides, but neither one of them is telling the full story. Kai probably did feel like he lost himself in the relationship. That's a real thing that happens. But I also think Gigi probably has valid reasons for feeling hurt and betrayed. The cheating rumors, I don't know if they're true, but where there's smoke, there's usually fire. And there's been a lot of smoke. What I do know is this: breakups are messy, especially when they're public. And when you have millions of people watching and commenting, it makes everything 10 times harder. So that's where we're at with Kai Cenat and Gigi's breakup. He says he lost himself. She says he's lying. The fans are at war. And the truth, we probably won't know the full story unless one of them decides to really spill the tea. If you made it to the end, go ahead and smash that like button because this drama is unreal. Subscribe if you want to stay updated because you know there's going to be more to this story. Drop a comment and let me know. Do you believe Kai? Do you think he cheated? Or do you think Gigi is just hurt and lashing out? I want to hear your thoughts. Share this with your group chat because we all need to talk about this. I'll catch you in the next one, babe. Stay blessed, stay messy, and remember, the truth always comes out. Bye.